We're off to go see, to do Mama's hair. I mean, my favorite person's hair to do. Yay!
It's really not his favorite person's hair to do because every time I ask him to do it, you should see the look on his face.
Do you see how much hair this woman has?
I don't even have
way
that much
too
hair.
much. Can't even tuck it behind her ears.
Because my hair was so thick. And now it's just like this thin, pathetic, half straight, half wavy.
Mama has
half dead.
so much hair.
No, I don't.
So much hair.
I don't.
I
really don't
get to
have
say
that much
she
hair.
has tons and tons of hair.
I don't.
She's so
I
much
lose
hair.
So much hair.
Look, she can barely comb through it. There's so much.
Cortisol problem.
And every time we do her hair, it can't just be, come, let's do my roots. She always wants to have a conversation with me about how she wants to change it into something that stands out and is different.
Yes, change
when
is
it was
the spice of life. That's the whole point.
The whole hair was all bleached blonde, and now it all has to grow out so that it can recover before we do something fun.
I'm not asking for a major change. I'm asking for a subtle change, which you refuse to give me options for.
It's not that I refuse. It's just she'll point, hey, what happens if I put this in my hair? Do you know what happens when you put this in your hair? Nothing. Because her hair color is like this, okay? And
So
it's darker. It's darker than this.
I need a contrasting hair color that you can pop in without bleach that will look nice and complement and give it dimension.
The only color that can do that is crimson. That's the only color. There's one color. It's a high lift red, and that will lift it. Any other color that I put will go orange.
As long as it's not a bright red.
I'm not even excited to do it because you don't even really want that.
You make me not want it. You literally take the joy out of getting your hair done.
I have so much fun doing everyone's hair except for yours.
Yeah, because you make it horrible.
No, you make it horrible because you have unrealistic expectations. Yes, you don't even know what you want.
You talk clients out of getting their hair color.
No,
yes,
I want to do their hair color.
No, you don't.
Because I like making money off of them.
You don't.
That's not true. I tell them what they have to do, and yeah, I'll turn a customer away if their hair won't do something they imagine it to do. Or I'll tell them it'll cost them $500-$600 to do what they want. And then they'll say yes, or they'll say no. Like just the other day, or just a while ago, Cynthia basically said that no one would make her blonde. And then what happened? I made her blonde, no problem. That week.
And why did everyone else say no? And you said yes, but you always say no to me, and then you'll say yes to someone else.
I'll say yes to someone who can do it and no to someone who can't.
I'm not asking you for like a major transformation.
Yes, you are.
I'm asking you for something to make it pop a little bit. That will look nice. That's doable.
You can pop it by making it lighter, but you can't make it lighter when there's a whole pile of color in it.
So really all you're saying to me is that you want to do blonde. That's really what you're low-key saying.
No, I'm just saying that I can't. The
you
same
can't do
process.
Blonde, and therefore, because you can't do blonde, you don't want to do anything.
The same process has to go through it. So to me, blonde looks really nice. So I wait until the hair can go blonde. Because if I put caramel in your hair, is it going to look good? If I put orange bloody highlights in your hair, is it going to look good? No. If I stick a color in that even could lift it, it would just be warm. You're a level 5. 5 is medium, okay?
Well, who keeps me at a level 5?
Yeah, because 5 is in the middle. It can still go light. It can still go dark. You want to dye your hair black? And then you can't come back from it. So right now, I'm growing out your hair. I'm keeping it at a level 5 right in the middle so that later I can go light everywhere.
I don't want to go light everywhere.
You just want to go parts of it light. Well, guess what? Even if we go parts of it light, the bottom half of her hair has been bleached now 6 times. So,
do you just pull a number out of your butt?
6 times, Ariel. The first time I made you blonde, I bleached you 3 times. The second time I made you blonde, I bleached you 3 times. That hair went through that process 6 times. So your hair's been bleached 6 times, and I don't want to bleach it anymore. It's amazing that it looks as good as it does, considering it's been bleached 6 times. If I bleach it more to make it slightly lighter, it's not worth it, and the ends of your hair will fall off. That is why I continuously will say no, and you'll continuously get mad at me. But until all that bleached hair has grown out, like, see, it looks nice. It actually looks nice. But you can barely even tell. But if you look at this, all this hair from here down has been bleached 6 times. And you can see kind of like at the condition of the ends, which is still pretty damn good considering it's been bleached that much. All this hair, if I mess with this hair down here, if I put bleach or try to lighten it, this hair will fall out.
Don't lighten it. Put something that's the same level that makes it look nice.
That's what you don't understand. If something's the same level, it doesn't even like.
How can it not change color?
Come look at these. Come look at these. Okay. If I take all of these and I add any of these next to each other, if I add any of these next to each other, it makes no difference because they're all the same. In order for something to look good, you take 3 levels darker or 3 levels lighter. That's how you get a contrast. You don't get a contrast using the same color. You get nothing. You get a waste of time. It just looks the same.
Then put some lowlights in it then, or something. Do something.
Oh my god.
Like, my god. Just wants me to be plain and boring. And that's the only excuse I get constantly. Funny. If your husband did this, would you respect him?
What?
It's not funny. Oh. It's like nobody would appreciate that.
Oh.
No way.
Ariel, I trimmed you. I took a little bit of hair. You still have tons of hair. And now you have more dimension and color. Yay. What are you doing?
Giving you a 360 view.
Yay. Oh.
Look how much hair he takes out. He can't just cut normal.
That's how much I took off the length. I put a bit of shape inside. The big dog. And of course, Ariel has time off, so what's it got to do? Rain. Whenever I do Mama's hair, she takes me out for dinner instead of paying me. So we got steak and we got ribs. Come eat with us here, and you can't finish it, we'll finish it for you. Nothing gets wasted. Remember I told you when
there's... If I was to go home and like die in my sleep, I would be so happy right now. Like, so happy.
And Parfuno.
It's not.
What is it?
Banoffee. Banana noffee.